Recent media reports show a growing concern over the safety of beef products that the USDA has selected to feed America's children in public and non-private schools from grades K through 12. ABC, CBS, NBC, Fox, national newspapers, and the internet have been buzzing about pink slime in school lunches. Pink slime is ground beef mixed with waste scraps from slaughtered cows. These scraps include connective tissue and fat with lean slivers cut from choice beef parts. They are simmered at a low heat to remove fat from lean beef, followed by spinning in a centrifuge to complete the separation process. This mixture of scraps, converted to slime, is sent through pipes where it is sprayed with ammonia hydroxide to kill E. coli, salmonella, and other dangerous bacteria. The ammonia injection has to be perfect, otherwise the taste is bad if too much is used. If not enough ammonia is used, there is an increased risk of E. coli and salmonella infections to those who consume this meat. The process is completed by packaging the meat into bricks. Next, it is frozen and shipped to retail suppliers where it is added to most ground beef. These suppliers include nationally known companies that are direct and indirect beef suppliers to the USDA. In 2010, food safety experts, the Government Accountability Project, asked Secretary of Agriculture Tom Vilsack for a policy change when routine USDA inspections turned up positive tested meat, including pink slime, for E. coli 0157H7. National food safety law firm Pritzker Olson reported that from December 24, 2009 to February 10, 2010, more than 1 million pounds of beef were recalled after testing in plants found beef E. coli poisoning. Tyson recalled 41,000 pounds of ground beef from 16 states on December 17, 2011, due to E. coli contamination. According to Felicia Nestor, senior policy analyst at Food and Water Watch, there's ironclad evidence that contaminated product is put there, but they don't do a full investigation. In a letter to Secretary Vilsack, Nestor said, "It's unconscionable." In June of 2011, William Newman of the New York Times reported a deadly wave of foodborne illness in Europe in 2010, caused by a rare form of E. coli bacteria that could prompt the U.S. to take long-delayed steps to protect its food supply. In January of 2011, the USDA was prompted to draft regulations covering 6 forms of toxic E. coli, but that proposal remains in the White House Office of Management and Budget. The New York Times went on to say food advocates feared that the White House would either dilute or kill USDA proposed regulations. Before pink slime was reclassified as beef in 1993, it was sold as dog food and used as cooking oil. Because it was reclassified as beef, there is no requirement to disclose on beef packaging labels that it includes pink slime. 2 former USDA scientists, Gerald Zernstein and Carl Custer, publicly advised pink slime should not be labeled as beef but as a salvage product, fat that had been heated at low temperatures as reported by ABC News during the first week of March 2012. Both Mr. Zernstein and Mr. Custer further stated they advised against classifying pink slime as beef, but were overturned by Joanne Smith, former Undersecretary of Agriculture, which resulted in a financial windfall for Beef Products Incorporated, BPI, and other major suppliers that sell beef products to the USDA. Ms. Smith resigned from her position with the USDA after 1993, after serving 4 years, and joined the board of one of BPI's principal suppliers. She also served on the boards of Iowa Producers, Purina Mills, and Tyson's Food. The National School Lunch Program, NSLP, is the United States Department of Agriculture's main agency responsible for operating the Federal Assisted Meals Program in public and nonprofit private schools in America, feeding students in grades K through 12 and residential care institutions. NSLP contracts with state departments of education, which in turn contracts with local school districts. The school districts are reimbursed for meals served. They also receive donated food supplies purchased by the USDA. School districts run the meals program at the local level and are reimbursed provided they comply with dietary standards established by a unit of the USDA. NSLP provides low-cost or free meals to approximately 26 million children each school day. NSLP donates food products for meals to school districts participating in the program. These beef byproducts, referred to by the meat industry as lean, finely textured beef, or pink slime, a term coined by Gerald Cernstein, are chemically treated because they are more susceptible to bacterial infection. In February of 2012, NSLP announced that they were purchasing 7 million pounds of pink slime for the approximately 26 million school kids attending schools participating in the program. In January of 2012, fast food giants McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Taco Bell, and others announced that they would no longer purchase beef laced with pink slime. Since that time, the USDA has decided to study the matter by holding public hearings for comments. In 1906, a famous American writer, Upton Sinclair, published a book titled The Jungle, which, along with other factors, led to the creation of U.S. meat inspection because of public outrage concerning conditions in slaughterhouses in Chicago and perhaps other locations. In 2006, 100 years later, a Washington, D.C.-based watchdog group, the Government Accountability Project, published a report alleging fecal matters and other contaminants were getting into the meat supply because the new 2000 Clinton administration inspection system gave too much control to the food industry. Under that system, inspectors check paperwork instead of food and are prohibited from removing feces and other contaminants before products are stamped by the purple USDA seal of approval, according to Felicia Nestor, Safety Food Project Director with the Watchdog Group. If you are a parent with kids in school and are concerned about the food supply that your kids consume, or if you're a grandparent or an American who is concerned about the need to protect the food supply in American schools and want to do something about it now, go to Elected Face and sign our petition and vote in our poll. We need 500,000 signatures to deliver to the president to get action and Washington's attention. Go to electedface.com now.